Honorable Men Discord. A young teen was found inside the trunk of a Tesla, registered to an artist by the name of David. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, if you have something to share pertaining to this episode, I'll see you in the comment section. So let's get straight to this news report, courtesy of Fox 11, and then we'll talk about it further.
It's been a busy day of developing news. So the body found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to popular music artist David is that of a teenage girl missing since April of last year. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez live in Lake Elsinore. This stunning development in this case. Christina.
Yeah, her name was Celeste Rivas. She was last seen leaving her home here back in 2024. Her family thought she was missing. She was declared missing back then. They had no idea there could even be a connection to the body in the Tesla until they got a call from TMZ last week. Now, keep in mind that David has been cooperating with authorities. He has not been named a person of interest, let alone a suspect. But at this point, this concert in Seattle, the next concert date, has been canceled, and people here are saying, what's going on? Take a look.
No.
Few words from those arriving at the Lake Elsinore home where 15-year-old Celeste Rivas disappeared in April of 2024. Her family has just found out that it is her partially dismembered body that was found in the trunk of a Tesla, registered to popular singer-songwriter David Anthony Burke, known by the stage name David. TMZ broke the girl's identification after speaking to her mother.
It was a very heart-wrenching conversation. She was very upset and said that all she knew is that, her daughter had been missing all of this time. She told us that she was aware that there was a boyfriend named David.
And that her daughter had a tattoo with the letters "Shh" on her right index finger.
That the color of the ink of that tattoo was red, which was something that police had not released to the public.
The singer, who has been cooperating with police, had continued his tour after the body was discovered, but he just canceled his next date in Seattle.
But it just seemed odd to us that, gosh, your car, such a grisly discovery in your car, and that you're just out on tour. You would think that, you'd want to find out what happened here, because this is just a very bizarre case.
Especially because one of his videos actually features a body being put in the trunk of a car.
It's just eerie considering what ended up happening in David's car.
I just hope that the truth comes forward.
Celeste's neighbors on the street she grew up at.
Justicia.
Justice is what family and friends are asking for.
Whatever happened could happen to someone else, and it's just scary.
Now, again, at this point, I want to emphasize David. He's been cooperating with authorities, supposedly, but his next tour date, the one in Seattle, was canceled. He's supposed to be in San Francisco Friday and then come here to the Greek. We haven't heard from those venues yet. We have reached out. We have yet to hear back from LAPD. We'll keep you updated. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live, Lake Elsinore. Back.
First and foremost, condolences to the young lady, Celeste Rivas. My condolences to her family, her friends. This is just horrible. All right. Now, on separate news reports, they said the car was on the road not too far from the home where she lived, I believe. And it was just abandoned for a while. And they removed the car, took it to a lot, and it was there that, due to the odor, her remains was found. Now, let me just say something now. The vehicle was found either close near his home or near her home. I can't confirm where exactly it was found, but it was initially abandoned from some time. It developed, you see, it had the dust on it. So it's been a while, I guess, since it's been used. But nevertheless, it was registered to David, the artist. Now, this whole thing is bizarre. I'd like to hear about whether or not she had a cell phone, because when she went missing back in 2024, she was just discovered in 2025. And that's not to say she passed in 2024. We don't know exactly when she passed. After the autopsy, those things will be determined. But she was missing in 2024. Was there an active investigation? Was there an active search? Were there posters posted? Did she have a cell phone, and where was it last pinged? These are the things that I would want to know. These are the things, as a family member, I'm sure they inquired about. I could only assume, right? But then the artist David, when I was looking into him, because I've honestly never heard of this artist. I listened to his record that they played in the news clip, which is actually, cadence-wise, it's a great record. It sounds like it's great. Sounds like he's talented. He has talent. Cadence-wise. Lyric-wise, it's questionable. For you artists watching this episode, careful what you write down, especially if you find yourself in a situation like this. Especially when you find yourself in a situation like this. I'm not saying whether or not he's guilty or not, but in 2023, he came out with an album called Petals to Thorns, and the record that they played in the news clip was Romantic Homicide. And within those lyrics, I have this queued up. This is the lyrics to that song, or some of the lyrics. All right, I muted the audio. In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry. No, not a single tear. And I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even cry. In the back of my mind, you died. So it almost seems like I'm not a lyric expert. It's almost as though like some type of hardship was going on in the relationship, or whatever motivated him to write lyrics like this. I'm gonna assume there was some type of hardship going on in the relationship, and I guess he felt like she didn't have any she didn't show emotion towards him, and that's why he has no sympathy. I don't know what to make of it. I'll leave that to you, the viewers. I'm just assessing it in real time as I'm recording this. But again, as an artist, to have a young girl, she's 15, that's a young girl, not a lady, to have a young girl found in your trunk, you're on tour, she was missing since 2024, your album Petals to Thorns dropped in 2023. You have a lot of explaining to do. Now, the news report said that he's cooperating. I would think that would be in his best interest to cooperate. I don't think that's something that, he had a choice in. If someone's found in my car, I'm cooperating. Because to not cooperate, it just even looks worse. Okay? But again, condolences to our family, condolences to our friends and fathers. Watch your children. Watch your children. Provide cell phones if they don't have one for situations like this. God forbid any of you that have children out there, your child goes missing, at least with a cell phone, you're able to ping their last location to start somewhere in the investigation. But this is just a horrible experience, I'm sure, for her family, to have to discover how she was found, where she was at the time she was found, in the condition she was found in. Horrible, horrible, horrible. What's your thoughts on this? Before I conclude, I almost forgot one last clip I have. This is a clip, someone uploaded a video of they want to say this is a time that David and Celeste was spotted together. Now, I didn't hear any reports of David even confirming that he was with this young lady at any point in time, whether he had a relationship with her or not. Right, but we could, I guess, assume, because the matching tattoos that says shush on the index fingers for her, and I believe he has one also, that the news report said that. But here it says, a disturbing video has surfaced showing David with 15-year-old Celeste before she was tragically found dead in the trunk of the Tesla. This only raises more questions about what really happened and whether her death could have been prevented. It's heartbreaking and unsettling to see this unfold. What are your thoughts on this situation? My thoughts are exactly what I said. He has a lot of explaining to do. I'm not here to say whether or not he's guilty. I'm not here to say he's innocent. But he has a lot of explaining to do. Because if the average person that wasn't an artist had a female found in their trunk, you already know how that looks. You already know how that looks, right? Again, condolences. She was gone at a very, very young age. Very sad situation. Very heartbreaking for her family and her friends. But that's all I have on this episode. I'm pretty sure it's not going to take long before there's a updated news report on this. I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised, because another thing, as investigators, I'm pretty sure is going to go through his text messages, his past text messages. Regardless if you delete it, a lot of these things, authorities could retrieve old text messages. So it's not going to take long. I don't think it's going to take too long before a revelation is discovered. But that's all I have on this episode. As always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Stay honorable.